back to the roots. I wanna go back to the roots. Let's still get back to the roots. Africans, yeah. I told you, we don't die, we multiply. Yes, sir. Little boy, see no call. Let's work for a better tomorrow. And yes, we can. Come on, Africans, yeah. Africa is our turn.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to Featured Reality Talk Show, where your opinion matters to us. It's all about African culture. And my name is Abimbola Talabi. Our special guest on this segment today is Mr. Alonge Adekunle. He is the senior partner and the CEO of Thorpe Chartered Surveyors. Stay tuned.
My name is Adekunle Alonge. I was born in Ilesha in Osun State. I attended University of Ife, Obafemi Awolowo University. I also attended University of Reading in England and Heriot-Watt University in Scotland, where I did my master's. I am an estate surveyor and valuer, and currently the senior partner of Thorpe Alonge Estate Surveyors and Valuers. Estate surveyor and valuer is primarily concerned with land and improvement on land. I think the key professional service is that of valuation. We carry out valuation for various purposes. Either for secure lending, when banks want to lend to individual or organizations, they ask for security, we value those securities. Development consultancy, in terms of you have land, you want to develop it, you want to optimally develop it. Of course, you need an estate surveyor and valuer to advise you on the visibility and the viability of it. Land administration in the public sector, for instance, land title, land titling, and other administrative aspect of land administration. You have estate surveyors and valuers there. Of course, compensation, when government acquires your property and whatever, estate surveyors and valuers are there. We are into facilities management, of course, project management. You coordinate the services of all the consultants and also the work of the contractor. Of course, we also have colleagues in academia, training institutes. Of course, also we have agency, which is an aspect of the profession that deals with sale and acquisition and letting of properties. So, in a summary, that's what estate surveyors and valuers do. To be honest with you, I came into estate management by accident. I was actually planning to become an engineer, but one of my brother-in-laws, he was an engineer himself. And he said, look, there is something probably better that I will want you to do. And I saw it, that I decided to give it a try. And it worked out. So I came into estate management by accident, but that's not to say that I'm in it now, practicing by accident. No, I enjoy every bit of it. It's actually been an excellent decision that I took. Because life is a learning process. We are bound to make mistakes and correct yourself. And what we call experience is doing things, making mistakes, learning from those mistakes, and then improving. In terms of, I don't call it mistakes, I call it experience, and I call it learning. And that ultimately makes you a better professional. So I don't think it's, mistake is the right word. I think it's just the learning experience. You know, of course, when you start from a greenhorn, from university, having the theory, and then you come out to practice, you are bound to learn. You are bound to make mistakes in practice, and then you are bound to learn from those mistakes until you get to where you are. And today I'm a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. I'm a fellow of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors in England, and I'm also a fellow of the Institute of Directors. So I've gotten to the highest level of my profession, and that should tell you that I've had to learn a lot. Of course, I've made mistakes and learned from it.
We'll be right back after this short break. Stay tuned.
Èdùmàrè fún mi ní mọ̀ ní gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ngbẹ̀. Èdùmàrè fún mi ní mọ̀ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ngbẹ̀. Orí ló ní ṣe yóò ẹ̀dá ò lárópin o. Èdùmàrè fún mi ní mọ̀ ní. Èdùmàrè fún mi ní mọ̀ ní. Orúkọ mi ni Prince Olúsùnmẹ́kẹ́ Mega99. Ẹ máa wo Free Thought. Má gbé kúrò mbẹ̀, fílẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Free Thought láyé ń wò, one love.
Fortunately, in terms of improving our fortune, which is connected to our practice in Nigeria, I would say that I'm privileged to be a major actor in the industry in this country. I'm a regulator. I'm a member of the Estate Surveyors and Valuers Registration Board of Nigeria, which is a government organ that regulates the profession in Nigeria. I'm actually the chairman of the Professional Practice Committee of the institution of the profession, and in that capacity, we have put in place some key programs, some key what I would call reforms in line with international best practices to ensure that Nigerian estate surveyors and valuers have the capacity to compete with their colleagues internationally. We currently working with RICS and International Valuation Standards Committee to back what we call our own Green Book in Nigeria, which is the evaluation standards that would actually be a reference and a guidance document for practitioners. And that is actually going to secure the strength of practice, the robustness of utility, value to the society, and promote the standards of our practice. That is on one point. And I'm also a member of the Estate Surveyors and Valuers Disciplinary Tribunal, which is effectively a tribunal that actually sanctions erring practitioners. I think we were inaugurated officially by the Chief Justice of the Federation around 4 weeks ago. And one thing about that tribunal is that it's the highest quasi-judicial, institution, tribunal in the country. It's even more powerful than the legal practitioners disciplinary tribunal or the medical practitioner tribunal, because appeal from that tribunal lies straight to the Supreme Court, while the appeal from all these other tribunals, like the lawyers, the medical, and go to the appeal court. So and in that tribunal, the whole idea is to ensure that practitioners in this country actually respect ethics, respect our code, and ensure that they practice with the interests of our stakeholders, especially the public, at heart. We are a noble profession, and integrity is key to what we do, and that is exactly what we expect to secure the future of our profession and make us to have what we expect to be an enduring alliance with our community, with our society, and with our public. So there are other things, other policies, other schemes that we are adopting, like complaints handling procedure, which is going to be transparent, which tells a client even before you engage a firm how, if you are dissatisfied with the service, the way to go, and so on and so forth. And in terms of skilling colleagues, professional, in practice, we now have what we call mandatory professional development, which is a lifelong learning, so that practitioners are actually aware and abreast with current developments in their profession. So there are a lot of things that we are doing to make sure that the Nigerian Estate Surveyors and Valuers actually deliver services that are comparable to those of their colleagues abroad. Yes, the advice I have for viewers watching us is appreciate the services of estate surveyors and valuers. I think as a society, we have been largely guilty of being penny wise, pound foolish. A lot of the public have actually fallen to the fraudulent practices of non-professionals because they thought they were going to make some savings in terms of not paying professionals to actually help them. I think we need to appreciate the services of professionals and look at the ultimate costs, of not patronizing professionals. There are a lot. Estate surveyors offer value, and it is that value that clients pay for. And anywhere in the world, especially in economies that are thriving and that are developed, the hallmark is the recognition and patronage of professional service. So, in all the areas of professional practice for estate surveyors and valuers, it is recommended that the public, recognize the importance and patronize estate surveyors and valuers. That would be my advice.